Welcome back. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. Today's going to be a busy vlog. I'm going to be baking some rum cakes, aka black cake or wedding cake. And I hope you're excited to watch. This is not an official tutorial with a detailed recipe. I just want us to chat while you watch me bake. And of course, I'm using the Caribbean Fruit Cake, which is a book I wrote. I hope you have a copy. Honestly, it's not too late to make your own cake, your own black cake. I get so many questions or requests for the exact recipe. Where is the recipe? I need the recipe. And can we buy a cake from you? I mean, so many questions. So the easiest thing to do is just get your own book. The recipe is in there. Literally for $6.99, you can get the ebook copy on Amazon or the Kindle version if you don't want to get the hard copy or paperback, which is a little bit more expensive. So you literally could download the ebook version or again, the Kindle version today and have the recipe in your hands, and you can make this cake because you have about a week before Christmas, or you can make it before, New Year's or party season, whatever. It's up to you. Anyway, I'm creaming some butter and some sugar. This is going to be a chatty video. So I'm just taking out the eye of the egg. Do you do that too? I'm sure I've told you before that I've been making Caribbean fruit cake for many, many years, and I got the recipe directly from my grandfather, my Jamaican grandfather, before he passed away. And I managed to turn the recipe or expand upon it and turn it into a book. And I don't think I showed you this footage, but yeah, the book was published last December, and I kind of ran out of time and didn't really get to do much publicity or much advertising for it, but I did spend a little bit of money doing some promotion and also kind of celebrating the book. So you see, I made some magnets, I made some earrings, all cake themed or black cake themed, and it was a lot of fun, but it was also a lot of work. And in addition to, giving away promotional items, I did like a little giveaway. And of course, I was also still making cakes for family and friends. So it was just a lot. And I think because of that, this year I just decided, I'm just going to scale back and not make, cakes in volume like I did. Because also by having the book, people can reference that and make their own cakes if they want to, instead of, me having to make so many cakes. So yeah, this is what some of the promotional goods that I made look like. I had these book earrings, and I may have shown, little bits and pieces of footage in the past. I definitely plan to share a more detailed video about my experience self-publishing and sort of the promotional items that I used and all the mistakes and things I learned, because it's a lot and there's still room for improvement. And also, look, I was so excited. I was #1 and #2, on Amazon Hot New Releases for the first few weeks. But then, of course, the numbers dropped. And, I'm definitely not #1 or #2. I'm somewhere in the thousands right now. But you can help change that. All they need is your, reviews and comments. And, yeah. But look at all the cakes I was making last year. These are all for friends and family. And I'm sorry, but I won't be doing it this year. I'm sorry, but I really needed a break. So this evening I am making 2 black cakes. One is for Nana and one is for Karim. Because guess what? They're both Sagittarius. Karim's birthday is on the 20th of December and Nana's birthday is on the 21st. So one day after the next. So in the past, our grandfather or my grandfather used to make the cakes for Nana and also Karim. He always, drove up from Florida to North Carolina to bring Karim's cake. And since he has passed away, I started making the cakes. So basically, this is actually a birthday cake for Nana and Karim. And what's funny is they both prefer black cake. So instead of like a store-bought, you know, typical American cake, birthday cake, they both prefer black cake, even though Christmas is usually, you know, the season or the occasion for black cake. So they get to eat it twice. And I'm adding some burnt sugar to the mix for anyone who doesn't know what that is. It's actually burnt sugar, not molasses and not just food coloring, but burnt sugar. And it helps to give the cake the color. So the burnt sugar along with the soaked fruit, which is an important, very important component of this cake, is your rum and wine soaked fruit. Ooh, I wish you could smell it. So good, so good. The whole kitchen smells so nice. Anyway, I'm adding a measured amount of fruit, soaked fruit, to my blender. I'm gonna go ahead and coarsely chop it. I mean, some people like their cakes super smooth texture, and so they'll finely chop it, but I like mine somewhere in the middle. So I'm kind of coarsely chopping it. And then I'm gonna add it to my batter. So here's my question of the day, because I think I need to start doing a question of the day. What is one thing that your mother always made for Christmas? Because I understand not everyone watching this channel is of Caribbean descent. A lot of people that live here in the United States are immigrants from different countries with different cultures. And so I am curious, what must-have did your mom make for Christmas? You know, what baked goods did you know she was going to make and that you looked forward to? I'm really curious, what the different dishes or baked goods are, you know, from your culture or from your upbringing. Or maybe you're not a Christian and maybe you're a Muslim or you're Jewish or you're Baha'i or, you know, you're Hindu. What traditional dishes were made or very specific, you know, baked goods that you knew depending on your religious holiday that your parents were gonna make?
Last very long. I typically get for step 1, I just get a whole.
Now, for anyone seeing this batter, cake batter, for the first time, you probably think it looks like chocolate cake, right? I know a lot of people see this batter online and they ask me if I'm making chocolate cake. So no, this is pretty much what the Caribbean rum cake batter looks like, or the black cake batter. It's pretty dark and it looks like chocolate. So now I'm just putting some butter on the cake tin. And I really have no business baking at this hour, but I just had to do it. Karim is coming home from college tomorrow, and I just thought it would be better to get it out of the way. Now, he was actually happy to come home and make his own cake, because I'm sure you know he likes to bake with me or he likes to cook with me. So he was more than happy to actually make his own cake. But I thought that was going to be a little strange for him to come home, you know, and then have to make his own cake. So that's why I'm making it. But he's very capable. All right, into the oven the cake will go, and in about an hour it should be done. So look at this mess. Now, if I wanted to, I could hide all of this mess and not really show it to you, but I want to be real and show you how messy the kitchen can get when you really use it, right? This is not a show. This is not a game. This is a real kitchen, and I'm really cooking and baking, so it gets very messy. Anyway, I really miss the kids because usually they would help me clean up, but it's okay. I'm gonna stay motivated and clean up while the cakes are baking. And this is my little sample. I always do a sample cake. So you guys, I can't taste it because it's not gluten-free. This is like regular flour, because again, it's for Nana and Karim's birthday. But like I said, I always do like a little mini to make sure it is okay. So go ahead, boo-boo. Let's see.
It's very light and fluffy.
Yeah. Now again, this is a new cake, so the texture is different than a dense, older cake.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
It's not that sweet.
Really? That's good. We don't want it to be too sweet. Right? We don't want it to be too sweet. We're not trying to get diabetes. Once it's aged and you have like a little bit more wine and rum in there,
That's good.
texture and the taste
Yeah,
takes
okay,
a little
yes,
bit.
but yeah, it's very fluffy right now.
Yeah?
It's like you, dark and sweet.
Yeah, I'm not that dark, am I?
You're very sweet.
Yeah, I am sweet. I don't know how he can be complimenting me looking the way I look right now, right? Looking like Aunt Jemima. Oh my God. Anyway, let me get on with this cleaning. Okay, our cakes are done. Cakes are done. So I have to let them cool down a little bit, and then I will take them out of the cake tins. Turn off the oven. Don't burn up your house. All right, let's test the cake. It's coming out clean. The knife is clean. That means it's done, even though it doesn't look it, but it's done. You see? You see what I'm telling you? Time for a happy, happy dance. Happy, happy dance. At 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, we're poking the cake. Why are we poking the cake? Why are we poking the cake? Because we're going to add some red wine and rum mixture to the cake. This is how we're going to age the cake. So we like the cake not fresh, as in not the day you make the cake. To me, at least to me, and to most of us, the cake tastes even better when it has been aged with some red wine or fruit juice with red wine and rum mixture. That's what I'm adding to this. So I'm going to do this over several days. And so by the time, next week is Kareem's birthday and Nana's birthday, this cake will taste even better. And it goes from like a kind of light airy to a little bit more dense as it absorbs all of the liqueur. All right, now this is my favorite part, transferring it to a cake tin. And you will see I didn't have to lift up the cake. I make sure that the cake is upside down. Then I just push the tin over the cake with the parchment paper, flip it, and voila. Boom, your cake's inside. Your cake's inside. I can't believe I am this hype. You have no idea what time it is and how little sleep I have had, but yet I am so hyped up just watching these cakes. You would think I've been drinking. No, I'm not drinking. I don't drink. I just like black cake. I love black cake. And I think you should too. And if you've never tried it, girl, you don't know what you're missing. Or boy or man, you don't know what you're missing. Anyway, let me do these dishes. I'm trying to stay motivated because I was really, really tired and I was like, let me leave them. But I don't want my son to come home and see the house a mess or the kitchen a mess. He's going to think I lost control, right? That I have no control over my environment. So I got to make sure it's clean. Anyway, putting back the mixer, everything is clean, clean, clean. Let's go ahead and sweep, sweep, sweep. And then I come back and I mop. So as I'm sweeping, I'm thinking, I pride myself as being a great plant mom, right? I have a lot of plants. I take really good care of them. And I would like to think I have a green thumb of sorts. We have a lot of plants inside and outside. My father is the same. I probably got it from him. Look at his plants in his garden in Nigeria. Those are actually his plants. But you remember Miriam, right? She bought a plant right before she went to college or went back to college. Look at the beautiful plant that she bought. Well, it doesn't look like that now. Look how it looks now. It's a disgrace, right? How can she be my daughter? She don't know how to take care of plants. What's wrong with her? I don't know. Anyway, she brought the plant home, so now we have to rehabilitate that plant, and I'm not sure I'm giving it back to her. So yes, Miriam's home for the holidays, and she's going to stay with Nana for a few days to help Nana with some chores and kind of keep Nana company. And here Nana's giving her an option of what bedroom she may want to stay in. Lately, it's been getting really cold here in North Carolina, down in the 30s, but not like New York. Look at Bashir's place in the mountains of New York.
Just had to share this wonderful winter wonderland. Look at this. Just like that. This is what I fell in love with this place. This is what I love. The beauty of the landscape and the nature when it snows. It's absolutely magnificent. Time to bring out the snowplow.
Oh my God, it's 3:49. Oh, I'm so tired, but I had to do it, right? I had to clean. Tomorrow I will be happy to wake up to a clean kitchen. All those pots there, or those, yeah, they're clean. Clean. I think I'll put those cakes in the fridge for now. Clean. Oh, I'm so tired. All right, let's get this off. And off to bed I go. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be waking up tomorrow to cook. Yep. And hopefully we'll do something with his face and let the hair out. You know. Anyway, bye. See you tomorrow. Say hi, Karimi. Say hi. Oh my God, I totally overslept. And I need to start cooking. So I have some salmon. This was bought yesterday, so we froze it last night. And this is beef liver, also purchased yesterday. So we're gonna cook salmon and also some beef liver. So while Karim was making some lunch for himself, I was busy chatting with him, not realizing the time. And also Kenton was relaxing for a minute, which is rare. He's really been stressed trying to balance work and school. So yeah, Karim's making some macaroni and cheese, it looks like. Ooh, that mac and cheese look good, Karim. Wow, I'm really running behind. Let me hurry up and cut these vegetables. I always start off with my trio of onions, peppers, tomatoes, and I'm also going to add some garlic. So the plan is that I'm supposed to be meeting Patricia for lunch, and we have decided to meet at my mother's house, or Nana has offered us to meet at her house. So that's where we're going. I figure it would be easier, though, to cook in my house because I have all the spice. I know where everything is, even though I know where everything is in her house, too. But I have more stuff. So it looks more elegant to cook the salmon whole. This was a whole big piece. Karim cut off half. But, yeah, it looks more elegant to cook it whole in the oven. But it's also faster on the stove. So I'm going to cook it on the stove and cut it in like fillets. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So normally I cook chicken, you know, and sometimes you get tired of chicken, but I needed something that would cook fast. So that's why I picked liver and also given the option of salmon. So, you know, it's all about giving options. And again, you want to be practical given the short amount of time. So spice. You know I love my spice. And into the saucepan it goes with, again, some onions, peppers, tomatoes. Actually, I didn't add tomatoes to the salmon. No, I did not. But I did add a number of magic sauces. And usually I like my food with a little bit more pepper. But Nana's going to be eating, and so she doesn't like pepper in her food at all. All right, liver's cooked. See the little Scotch bonnet on the top? Yum! Let's turn this off. Salmon is okay. It's good. Don't want to overcook it, so I'm going to turn it off too. So we're finally in the car, and Kenton's going to drop me off at Nana's. We are running behind, or really, I am running behind. Kenton has to go back to study. And my hair, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I didn't have time to do my hair, so I just pulled it back in a bun. Do I look cute? What do you think? Oh my God, these country roads though. These country roads that GPS takes us on when there is traffic. That thingy you bought.
The buffet.
Yeah, that wasn't there when I last came. Every time I come, there's something new here. Yeah.
Patricia brought me this nice bouquet here.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Say hello to America and Cynthia, because I know they'll probably be watching.
Hi, America. Hi, Cynthia. You know what? I think I will put it here.
Where?
What?
What do we have here? Salmon. Yeah, definitely want you to try the liver.
Try the liver too?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, all of it.
And we went to that escape room.
Remember Patricia from our trip in Florida? So she never got a quote exit interview, and she was a little peeved that I didn't get to talk to her.
Hi.
So how long have we known each other?
Well, you just have to wait.
Ooh, about 30 years.
About 30 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did I first meet you?
We met on the bus on the way to Cornell Summer.
Wow, I actually forgot about that. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, so since Cornell. And Cornell was how long ago?
Cornell was 1993. That's when I graduated.
Right. So I met
We met in
Kenton.
1988.
Wow.
We met in 1988.
1988.
Yes.
88. Right,
Yes.
right. So yeah, I actually met Kenton in your room. Because I always tease him and go, what were you doing in a black girl's room? In a black dorm. Well, actually, it wasn't a black dorm, but it was an all-women's dorm.
Yeah, he was friends with Juan.
Right.
And I knew Juan
Right,
from a program that I was in high school.
right,
He was in that same program, and that's how I knew Juan.
right. How does your husband feel with you mentioning Juan, an old boyfriend? I got the boy. There's the husband straight ahead.
He's not a boyfriend. He's
No.
not an old boyfriend of mine.
Juan wasn't an old boyfriend of
No,
yours?
he was never a boyfriend of mine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, he was just a friend, y'all.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, what was the best part of our trip in Florida?
On the plane,
Oh my God.
going to Charlotte.
It's on the phone, so I can send it to you.
Beautiful. Me too.
I think so, yes.
The escape room. I love the escape room. I had a great time in there.
Right.
Use 5 minutes. Your actual time will be 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's 267. Maybe it's 2 is over here.
Don't try to guess the codes.
Right. And should we do this again?
Yes, we should definitely do this again.
Yeah.
I had a great time. The weekend was so fun. It was so fun to see them after all that time, after all those years.
Right.
Although me and Habiba have been seeing each other.
Right,
But
right.
I hadn't seen Cynthia, I hadn't seen America since the day they got married, actually.
Right. Isn't that weird? Yeah. We actually had never been together since I got married, which was literally 30 years ago. But yeah, it didn't feel like it, right?
It didn't feel like it, no.
Right. It didn't
Yeah.
feel, and we all sound the same.
We all sound the same. They all sound
Our
the
voices
same.
sound the same.
Cynthia sounds the same. America sounds the same.
Right. Okay, one personality trait of America that is consistent.
Bubbly.
Right. And she was like the mature or senior amongst us, I guess,
Yes.
felt like.
She was like the senior.
Right.
Among
But
us.
not being old, like she's the balanced.
Balance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what about Cynthia?
Cynthia. Huh. What do I say about Cynthia?
All right, whatever. Like for me, she's just the same sweet. Like I always go, Cynthia. Like she's so like.
Like the minute you said Cynthia, I was
Right.
thinking very sweet.
Right.
Same sweet Cynthia.
Right. Right.
She's
right.
the same sweet Cynthia that I
Very
know
girly.
from before.
Yeah.
Very girly.
Yeah.
Very girly.
What is it like being married to a woman of a different race? I know that's
Lord.
yeah, but
Thank you so much for watching. I know this is an abrupt way to end this video, but I didn't want it to be too long. I hope you'll come back later and listen to some relationship questions and answers from Patricia and her husband, Velu.
No, you should have said something.
No, I'm like, let me just focus on what I'm doing. Like, whipping my neck back and forth every time you move a room.
Now you see why I'm the way I am. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I hope you enjoyed the baking section as well. And again, I will see you later. Bye. Don't forget to thumbs up.